Okay, good morning, people. Who have we got? Just one person. Don't know who that is. Might be on the web. Glyn1310. Good morning. Yet another few people joining. Thanks for being here, guys. Those of you that know my streams have seen that I am consistently going on at the minute about people who are live streaming and driving. I am calling people out on Twitter and pointing out to them how dangerous the practice of scoping whilst driving is. Even more so when you're engaging with the comments and looking at the screen, and you are dropping the phone and picking it up and resetting it and twiddling it this way or pointing it that way, and all these things that people are doing whilst they're driving the car. And there have been a couple of streams so far. We had the carrots earlier where we were chopping the carrots on the chopping board. Then we had the mug, and the fact that live streaming and driving is a mugs game. They're on Catch still. They've gone from Periscope, but they're on Catch. Go and have a look if you're interested, or have a look at my stream. And you'll see that when I'm calling people out, I'm posting the link to the mugs game Catch video at the moment. So there's these things to consider about when you live stream and driving. So I thought I'd do something that I'm not good at this, and you'll see people who can do this really quick. But we've got another knife, a smaller one this time. And put this down here this morning, okay? You've seen people do this before, where they put their hand out on the board, and then they have a knife, and they do this stuff, and they go round and round and round and round and round with the fingers, doing this thing with the knife, and they get quicker, and they get quicker, and they get quicker, and so on, yeah? I can't do this, you know. I've already stabbed myself in the finger while I did a little practice run before, okay? But you see people that do this, and if I'm going to do this at all, I have to keep my eye right on the knife all the time. I cannot take my eye off the knife, because if I take my eye off the knife, I'm going to stab my finger. I'm going to hurt myself, okay? I cannot and will not take my eye off the knife, okay? But what happens with these live stream drivers? These live stream drivers are going down the road and they are taking their eyes off the road. They're distracting their concentration about where they should be putting their concentration and putting it onto a phone. They are engaging in conversations with people, looking at comments, readjusting the phone. They're not concentrating on their driving. There was a guy delivering newspapers this morning that I've called out on Twitter. He was meandering all over the road. He said he was delivering newspapers and throwing them out the window, which is what they do in the States apparently, but he was meandering over the road. He was live streaming. He was telling people how bad the road conditions were and yet was driving and streaming. Go figure. So here you go. Here I am again now with my fingers, but this time they're carrots, and I'm still looking at the carrots, and so I'm still not having a problem because my focus and my concentration and my attention is exactly where it should be. But what if I take my eye off? Okay, I'm now going like that, now take my eye off, and now I'm back on again. But I've already stabbed the carrots twice. Okay, now I'm concentrating on the carrots again. But the minute that I take my eye off the carrots, I'm stabbing them. Okay, I'm back on the concentration of the carrots. Okay, so the bottom line is that if you take your focus off where it's supposed to be, you're going to have a problem. And the minute that I take my focus off, I'm stabbing the carrots, because ultimately it's going to lead to pain and it's going to lead to a lot of hurt. Okay? You cannot afford to take your eyes off the road when you're driving. If you're looking at the screen, looking down here, reading comments, replying, looking back, you've just stabbed yourself, okay? Which means it's the kid that's run out in the road, it's the traffic that's come to a stop unexpectedly in front of you, it's the animal that's run out in the road, anything. Don't stream and drive. Get the message out there, folks. Keep your eyes on the road ahead. Have a good day. Take care on the road. Bye-bye.